Episode 2, Isaiah 58:13. My holy day, not yours. You say, I can worship any day. All days belong to God. But God disagrees. He didn't say, keep a day. He said, keep my holy day. That's not negotiable. That's not symbolic. That's possession. Isaiah 58:13 exposes the lie that any day can be your Sabbath. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy of the Lord, honorable. Read that again. Not a holy day, not your holy day, but my holy day. You don't get to choose the day. God already did. Exposition. Let's ask the only question that matters. Which day does God call his holy day? Genesis 2:3 answers, and God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it. Exodus 20:10 confirms it. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. Isaiah 58:13 echoes it. My holy day, the Sabbath. Nowhere does God call the first day of the week holy. Nowhere does he bless or sanctify Sunday. So where did Sunday worship come from? Not from Scripture. It was birthed from rebellion and Rome, not righteousness and the Redeemer. Exposing the error. Modern pastors teach, we worship on Sunday to honor the resurrection. But show me the verse where God says, honor my resurrection by breaking my commandment. You won't find it. God doesn't swap holiness for sentiment. The resurrection is powerful, but it doesn't override the eternal law of God. He never transferred his holiness from the seventh day to the first. In fact, Isaiah 58:13 condemns treating God's Sabbath like any other day. Doing thy pleasure, speaking thine own words. That's what Sunday preachers do. They speak their own words, not God's. They do their own pleasure, not God's will. They claim any day is holy, while trampling the day God declared holy. Unchangeable claim. Malachi 3:6 declares, I am the Lord, I change not. So if God never changed his holy day, who did? Who dares to touch what God sanctified? Who dares to call another day holy? Catholic bishops admit they changed it. Protestants adopted it, and now churches globally uphold it. But Isaiah 58:13 condemns them all, because they don't honor God's day. Confrontation. So we challenge every pastor, priest, imam, and theologian. If Sunday is God's holy day, show us where he said so. Where did God ever say, forget the Sabbath I blessed, now honor another? You can't find it because it doesn't exist. The moment you say, it doesn't matter what day we keep, you have already trampled on Isaiah 58:13, because it matters to God. Final warning. Rejecting God's Sabbath is not a light thing. You are not just breaking a rule, you are defying his ownership. You are stealing a day he reserved for himself. The Sabbath is not just about rest. It is a sign between you and God, Ezekiel 20:20, a seal of his authority, and a test of your loyalty. Which will you honor, God's holy day or man's counterfeit? You can worship every day, but only one is holy, only one bears God's name, only one is his. And that is the seventh day, not Sunday, not any day, only his day.